From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has the connection to Jones. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now from the gun. He has room past the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Throwing from the gun here. And it falls incomplete. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Completes this one to Gray. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Come on.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs Chiefs drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it over the middle. Get some space around midfield. Down the left sideline he goes. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They'll send him up the middle. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Working quickly here. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Jones with the INT. And the Cowboys return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Left side, backs there, caught! Is in, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's gonna throw it! That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This might be a free play for him. Escapes the pocket. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Let's go.
Richardson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw, Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Rush coming for Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get up. Get up.
They'll throw again. Richardson connects with Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Able to find Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
19 tight, go!
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it and will take over at the 17-yard line. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hauled in by Gray. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action with Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push the lead to 20.
27, Chiefs 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Let's go now.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And they push their lead to 23.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
2nd and 4. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he's calling his own number again. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
He finds Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing now, Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds his man, Gray. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Rig it.
A loss of 5. It's now 3rd and 9.
Richardson on 3rd. He's on the move. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Richardson on 4th down. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff here to Sanders. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back-to-back carries here. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. Running this one left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over first and 10. Around the 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Set it.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
On the jump.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2.
Ready. Ready.
One final shot here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.